Have you ever looked at a photo and thought, why is this blurry? I know I nailed focus. Well, here's the plot twist. Most of the time, focus isn't the problem at all. And once you understand what actually causes this, you'll stop making the same mistake over and over again. In fact, there's one mistake I see over and over again that causes blur even when focus is technically correct. And we're going to dive into that mistake here in a moment. But first, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm Alex. This video is part of my Shoot Happens in Photography series where I break down common photography problems and explain actually what's happening. Better still, I explain things in plain English so you can understand your camera and get better results without all the confusion. Now, if that sounds helpful, make sure to subscribe. After all, this is just one video in a larger series that's tackling beginner questions and everyday photography frustrations. Now then, let's talk about the real culprit of blurry photos. The most common reason photos look blurry is, even when focus is spot on, is camera shake caused by using a shutter speed that's frankly just too slow. Your camera doesn't just record light, it records movement, and that includes tiny movements from your hands, even when you feel like you're holding the camera perfectly still. Here's the tricky part though. You don't need to be moving not much at all. A slower shutter speed, even subtle motion from breathing or pressing the shutter button can create blur. And that's why a photo can look soft across the entire image, not just in one spot. Now, the camera simply captured movement rather than missing focus. Now, this happens a lot in low light, indoors or at dusk. Anytime your camera slows the shutter speed to compensate for less light. This is also a common problem when you're shooting in auto or semi-automatic modes. Now, in these cases, the camera will often, what it does, it chooses a shutter speed that's technically correct for the exposure, but not fast enough to freeze hand movement. So here's the big question. How do you fix it? Well, first, pay attention to your shutter speed. A simple rule of thumb is keep your shutter speed at least as fast as 1 over your focal length. So if you're shooting, let's say 50 millimeter, try to stay 1/50th of a second or faster. If you are 100 millimeters, aim at 100th or faster. This isn't a hard rule, but it's a reliable starting point. Second, don't be afraid to raise your ISO. A slightly noisy photo is almost always better than a blurry one. Modern cameras handle higher ISO far better than most people realize. And sharpness, well, it matters more than perfection. Third, stabilize your camera whenever possible. Tuck your elbows and control your breathing and gently press the shutter instead of jamming it. If you're in a tough lighting situation, leaning up against a wall or using a tripod can make a world of difference, a massive difference. And finally, remember that image stabilization helps, but it's not magic. It can reduce shake, but it won't eliminate it entirely, especially at very low shutter speeds or with longer lenses being used, excuse me. But here's the bigger takeaway with this here. Blurry photos aren't a sign that you're bad at photography. It's just an indication that a small change is needed to get the shot just right where you want it. Now, once you start paying attention to the motion, both yours and your subject, you're going to see an immediate improvement in your images. So there you have it, friends. Pretty straightforward, right? Using this quick, simple approach should help you eliminate blurriness and maximize the quality of your photos. As always, I appreciate you watching. There's a lot of options out there. I appreciate you taking a few minutes here with me here today. Now, if this helped clear things up, give this video a like, subscribe for more Shoot Happen episodes. I've got plenty more photography tips coming your way, and I'd love to see you here to taking advantage of these tutorials again. Well, I'm afraid that's it for me. I'm going to get back to the grind, and friends, I will see you in the next video.